All right, guys, welcome back to the Imaxit YouTube channel. I'm your host, JD. If you're new, please do smash that like button, share, and definitely subscribe. If you're an avid member of the channel, keep on sharing the contents far and wide. Yesterday, we talked about Adrian Blake. According to Fabrizio Romano, he was linked to try and get towards the JFF and Jamaica. So it's possible that he could be a Jamaican player very soon. 17 years old yesterday. Well, today we're going to be talking about a much older player. But remember, we have a few personnels, as in strikers, in our team now, and they are getting a little bit older. Shamar Nicholson coming over that older ill, and definitely we have our main striker, Mikel Antonio. He is older. Kemar Roof, older. Andre Gray, older. Corey Burke, older. So we definitely need to start looking for the future. And for me, based on my analytics and also my research, I strongly believe that maybe for the next 15 years or so, it's going to be this is the way we have to go and get things. You get me? At least we can recoup from that side, monetary wise, and then strengthen our local based or domestic, some would say. But for now, let me know if you agree with me. But this is the way I think it should go, at least. All right, for the next 15 years. So, anyways, who is on the books? It's Malik Mothersille. As you could see him right there, he's in the Chelsea U21 Prem 2, and he definitely had some problems at the earlier part of this one, and that's why you could see it right here that Chelsea's at risk of losing him because he's definitely growing frustrated, being that he believes that he should be getting making much more progress than what he's doing at this point. You get me? And that shows you that he believes that he has what it takes to go forward. I saw the player. The player is very good, and definitely for me, I think he should be one of these individuals already be considering for the national team. Yes, I think he's that good, and he's growing rapidly fast on personnels. Over 6 foot, play striker naturally, can play central forward, lower, in a false nine situation, and he can play both wings as well and play as a wing forward as well. So in total, maybe 5 positions he could play. A talented kid, and as you know, Chelsea are about to lose a lot of players, so it's not just him. They are going to naturally lose players. So I think he should hold his own and stay at Chelsea for now to see how it works. If they have to ship out 12 players, maybe you would be one of those guys firstly on it. All right, he did play a youth 18s as well, and he has a solid record at youth 18s. 21 games played, 10 goals, 3 assists. As you could see there, in total of all of his games, 25, 11 goals, 3 assists right there, and 2 yellow cards. So definitely for me, he would be one of the players them that I do keep my eye on, because for me, I have looked at things different. Okay, for personnels that ask, if these players are so good, why is it not England looking at them? No, the reason why England might not look at them directly, because him could be easily a player that England looks at shortly as well. You know why? Because after Hurricane, you have Ivan Toney, and it's a big drop off. You don't have out and out strikers developing in England at this moment. So all of these guys, they just want 1 to 2 solid seasons under their under their belts, and everything starts kicking for them from that point. You get me? So it's good. That's the reason why I would try and convince him to come earlier in the position that you think that England don't have so much strength. You have to go in as fast as possible, because obviously they are not at their peak capitulated moment as yet, but definitely they are about to hit that, because the natural strikers are just not there. You get me? So if you have one like this doing it so good, I would want to go and cap him very early. For me, surprisingly, I would cap him first before Blake. To be honest, I would have gone for him a little bit more because I think he has one move. If he moves from Chelsea, he's going to be bang at it. So look out for him. I think he's going to be one of those players that will be bang at it, and that's the reason why I would go for it. And let me stay on that same topic of why is it England not going for those players? You only can fit maximum 27 players in numerous tournaments. Some tournaments drop to 20, some drop to 20, from 20 20 players to 27. That's how all tournament goes. U20 teams, U17s, naturally 20 players. Bigger competition from 23 to 27. All right. So if you only have to pick 27 players out of how much million footballers England do have, it's going to be very hard. So even if they have players that are the toppest in the Concacaf region, they might not be good enough to even make the England final 27. And that was just logic. So for persons that saying those things, you're just trying to move a different level to cause unnecessary problems. And I don't think that is needed to even put in the statement, because remember, we're talking about a Concacaf region that is not one of the top regions in the world. So if you have capable footballers that has high experience, naturally when they do come here, they would be above a lot of people, and that is just reality. So you can't try screw with reality. So for me, I think Mr. Hallgrímsson doing a beautiful job trying to contact these personnels, and I would go even further and try and get him on board and a few more. I have a few more videos to do, so definitely look out for that. But I would put him on the cards. All right, I would put him on the cards. And let me expand before I do finish this one. The reason why I said for at least the next 15 years. For me, if you leave me, it should be unlimited. Wherever the talent's coming from, that's how it should go and select. But because we have this belief that it has to come from our local or domestic location, I would say for the next 15 years, that's what I would give every academies in Jamaica and the JFF to get things in order, so we can actually produce some kids that can rival these kids coming from overseas. But it's very, very tough for them to do so, and that's why I would stick on the next 15 years, because I think I know things that don't just happen over time. You understand me? It don't just happen over time. You clearly saw when we get people, our local players going overseas at an early age, they do come back and look astronomically better than everybody else. Blake look better than everybody else. Whisper look better than everybody else. You understand me? So at certain point we have to just face reality and realize that with better training and better experience, they are going to tend to be massively better. You understand me? And we just don't have that as yet. Maybe it's financial and maybe it's educational as well. And when we say educational, people don't take it the wrong way. We mean that enough educated coaches are not here as yet. They are trying to improve that, but it's not here as yet. So let me make sure to clear that, because you have people that always try to dissect everything and try to find a problem out of it. All right. So for me, I would take him in I will try and cap this kid. I think he's very good. Yes. So what say you in the comment section? Let me know your takes on all of the points that I've actually clicked off. All right. Massive respect. Smash the like button, share, and definitely subscribe. All right. Yeah, man. Bless up and take care.